Live right here on Connecticut's news station, only on Fox 61. The moment the UConn Huskies defeated Alabama to advance to tomorrow night's title game. As expected, the crowd at Gamble Pavilion went completely wild. It was so fun to see live. Fox 61 sports director Jonah Karp was at last night's game in Arizona, and today he spoke with players and coaches as they get ready for tomorrow night's matchup game. Jonah, what is the big storyline heading into tomorrow night?
Well, Bridget, the matchup to watch tomorrow is Donovan Clingan versus Zach Edey, two of the best bigs in the country playing on two of the best teams in the country. Of course, if UConn beats Purdue tomorrow, you could have a legitimate case that this UConn Huskies team is the greatest of all time. But are any of the starting five in the greatest of all time for the UConn starting five? Well, I asked a couple of Huskies that exact question. If you're putting together an all-time UConn starting five, who's in your five?
You gotta have Kimba, you gotta have Ray, you gotta have Mac.
Listen, I'm picking Tristan, Jordan, Ajax.
This is where it gets tricky. So I say Kimba, Mecca Okafor, Ray Allen. I'm gonna go with 2 point guards. I'm gonna go with Shabazz.
That's fine.
AK and then Adama. Just those are my guys. I'm not gonna go against them. So
Nothing wrong with that?
nope, nothing wrong with that.
Sheesh. I'll go with Donnie Marshall.
Okay, that works. Hassan Diarra and Andrew Hurley with two completely different answers, but there are no wrong answers, although no Rip Hamilton, Ben Gordon, Andre Drummond in there, all worthy considerations. Andrew included Alex and Tristan in his list, two guys who have a chance to do something no Husky has ever done before, win back-to-back national titles. The game is tomorrow night at 9:20 from here inside State Farm Stadium. I'm Jonah Karp, live in Arizona. Bridget?
And you have the great view right there in Arizona, watching it all live, Jonah Karp. Now, it always astonishes me, the turnaround time between these games. Last night they played, they have today to rest, practice, watch tape. What have they been doing today as they prepare for tomorrow?
A lot of tape watching. I mean, they were preparing for Alabama for the Final Four. Now they have to prepare for Purdue, but they've got a great coaching staff around them and great scouts. Kamani Young, Luke Murray. We're going to highlight those two guys in the next hour. Those two guys put in a lot of work to help UConn prepare for these games in such a short time frame, Bridget.
It's exciting and stressful, a combination of both. And I wanted to ask you real quick, Jonah, Purdue has never won the national title. The last time they were even in it, I looked up, was 1969. So I can imagine a lot of people are rooting for the underdog. Are you seeing more Purdue shirts in Arizona, or is it an even mix of UConn gear?
Both fan bases traveled pretty well, I would say, Bridget. They certainly showed up in the Final Four, and we've seen them walking around. So I expect a good 50-50 mix if I were to take a guess at what the atmosphere is going to be like tomorrow.
With anticipation, and we know that you'll give us some great coverage there. Jonah, thank you so